Hello viewers, welcome to the Standard 10 subject Science. In our previous video, we have started the chapter number 2 Acids, Base and Salt. In this chapter, we have learned about acid and base and their reaction by performing the activities. And also we have learned the portion of salt. In our recent previous video, we have performed an activity which is activity 2.5, removing water of crystallization. In that activity, we have learned about the gypsum. Today, in this video, we will learn plaster of Paris. How can we make the plaster of Paris? By using gypsum. So, let us begin. On heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin, it loses water molecules and becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate. It means CaSO4 dot half H2O, and this is called plaster of Paris. We will heat the gypsum at the 373 Kelvin temperature. Then it loses water molecules and becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate. The gypsum loses the molecules of water and it becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate, which is the chemical name for plaster of Paris, and it is called plaster of Paris. The substance which doctors use as plaster for supporting fractured bones in the right position. Now you know very well about if our bone is fractured, then doctors use as plaster for supporting the fractured bones. Plaster of Paris is a white powder, and on mixing with water, it changes to gypsum, once again giving a hard solid mass. So, plaster of Paris is a white powder. On mixing with water, it changes to gypsum again and giving us a hard solid mass. So, the chemical reaction for that, CaSO4 into half H2O, it means this is calcium hemihydrate, it means plaster of Paris. If we will add the 1.5 molecules of water, then we will get back the gypsum. It means CaSO4 into 2H2O. So this is plaster of Paris and this is gypsum. Note that only half a water molecule is shown to be attached as water of crystallization. Now, in this reaction, you can observe that only 1.5 molecule of water is added to plaster of Paris. How can you get half a water molecule? It is written in this form because two formula units of CaSO4 share one molecule of water. Plaster of Paris is used for making toys, materials for decoration, and for making surfaces smooth. Plaster of Paris is used in our daily life for making toys, materials for decoration, for making surfaces smooth. Now try to find out why is calcium sulfate hemihydrate called plaster of Paris. This is question for all of you that you have to find this answer. Why we are saying sulfate hemihydrate as plaster of Paris. So in this video we have learned about the plaster of Paris, and this is our last topic of this chapter. Here we have completed our chapter 2 acid, base and salt. In this chapter we have learned the acids, base and salt. Hope you have understood very well in this chapter. We'll meet in our next video with the chapter number 3. So thank you very much.